What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Day Media video where I help up-and-coming brands set down foundations so their marketing could be great their entire brand's lifespan. Was that good? I'm gonna test different intros. I don't know what's going on. Guys, I've been sick. Literally, you can still kind of hear it. This sickness almost knocked me out, like literally, and I feel like it pushed me off pace because when you're sick, you're lazy. So now I just feel super lazy. Ew. Okay, so today's video is going to be about how most of y'all brands might fail because y'all don't know this or you're not doing these simple things that I think people don't understand. And I have, even me, I obviously own Day Media, but I always need help pushing out the extra shit around my brand. In order to do this, we will have to understand the customer's journey. And I literally went through a thing this week and I wrote out how you guys find me. What is the thing that's getting you guys to me? What do y'all see before y'all see me? So that's what I'm working on right now, even for myself. I want to put you guys in the same type of timeline as me, trying to figure out the base things of how does my customer get to me? What are they seeing before? That's a really important question. It's very important. Keep that in your head. What is the customer seeing before me? On my Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I literally wrote this thing out and I put understanding the customer journey for social media marketing. So my thing is, I've always been the type to understand how I got to a brand. I've always been the type, I know how a brand basically bribed me into liking them. I immediately know what it is. It starts with them showing something else within it. Them showing skateboarding with Stussy makes you like it if you're a skateboarder, right? You're infusing things into the brand so people can like it and can buy it. So most brands on social media, again, of course we do regular marketing now, but social media marketing is bigger. So how do we do that now? So how do we do that now? You guys know I always tell you your For You page or your Explore page should look like your customer. So your customer's on your For You page or on your Explore page. The algorithm is showing them different brands, different accessories, different brands they like. It could be the new Sambas. It can literally be these Wells Bonner Adidas. Those are super popular right now. It literally be anything like that, and they see that, right? So they're seeing all these things. They're seeing the Sambas. They're seeing maybe jewelry that's popular right now. They're seeing just different brands that is their aesthetic, right? So everybody has their own aesthetic. So whatever your aesthetic is, write down right now a couple of brands that people may be watching your brand with. Let's actually do it together. So write out a couple of brands right now that people may be seeing that can connect them to your brand. So my brand is Day Media. Right now, I feel like people are how people get to me is they see brand owners talking about brand advice. I feel like that's one way I get people on to Day Media. And that will be on my customers For You page for sure, and maybe on their on their Explore page for sure. And that's how they get to me. I feel like that's one really good way for me. A second way could be the aesthetics of my little slideshow things I post on TikTok. So I could put the brand owner lifestyle aesthetic pictures. So now that you have all those brands and maybe concepts that how people get to you, now you're gonna go now. So you did the research basically. So now you make the content with the trendy brands in mind. You make the content with the trendy brands in mind. You make the content with the concepts in mind. Again, if you say oh, I don't have money to pay for this, you could just talk about it. Be like, oh, the Wells Bonner shoes are hard, but the regular Sambas are even harder, right? Something like that, just to get people's attention, make them feel seen. Some people can't afford the Wells Bonner shoes, so you can even come from that angle, right? Just to get some eyes on your brand. So now that you have did the research, you're making the content, now you have the community rocking with you, right? So now you just need to consistently post to keep their eyes on your brand. You get those eyes. Again, people, like, statistically, people have to see your product like 7 times before they fucking buy something. I don't know why. Now, on social, again, that's probably an old ass statistic. I personally think it's like 3 or 4 times, but 7 times is like the one everybody talks about. Oh, they have to see your brand 7 times. Shut the fuck up. I think it's like 3 or 4. I don't think it's 7 times. We have too much ADHD to see something 7 times and then want to buy it. I think it's 3 to 4. It might be 7. I don't know. Okay, so now that you have them in your hand, you found them on the For You page or the Explore page. You did some research on them. You're talking about brands and concepts that interest them. Now you have them in your hand. You're making content for them. Now you're going to give them some valuable content or some relatable content or some content that makes them feel seen, right? And then that's when you get your purchase. And a lot of people don't understand this. But I don't understand, because how do you expect to know your customer when you don't know where they started at? Like, you need to know, okay, where was Jimmy at before he bought my brand? Where did he even see this at before he bought my brand? That's why I always tell you guys to do those little cards, those little white things with a whole bunch of brands on them, including your brand. It's just a simple way to get them to look at your stuff and be like, and group your stuff with them, right? It's really important to group brands together. I think that's super important. That's a really good thing to write down if you're taking notes right now. Group your brand with other brands. In your niche, obviously. Don't buy no fucking like Polo Ralph Lauren if your shit's like super hardcore streetwear. You know what I mean? Like, don't do too much on them, but you know, group your brands with other brands is really important. It can be even like little small stuff. It doesn't have to be $800 shoes and stuff like that. It could literally be the smallest shit, right? Just group it together. So the customer feel like, oh my god, they know what I like, right? Okay. Another thing that I feel like a lot of brands are having trouble with doing is like, y'all are for sure selling merch, y'all are not selling a brand. And I've came to this conclusion just in these last couple of days. I'm like, wow, they really, half of the people on everywhere, whoever's starting a clothing brand, half of y'all are literally selling merch. And I call it merch because there's no world around the brand. A brand is a world that has characters inside of it, and the people want to be the characters. That's the simplest way to understand what a brand is in my head and to explain it to you guys. If you think that you could just plop shit on a t-shirt and be like, here, you're selling merch. You're absolutely selling merch to me. You're selling merch for your mommy to buy and your daddy, right? Merch only sells with big artists, right? And then people wear the fucking shit to sleep because it's bad, right? So we have to understand that, like, a lot. Like, stop selling merch. Actually sell a fucking world where people can come into it. The products are good. Everything's nice. Another thing that I have seen, and a lot of brand owners do this, and I don't understand why. I guess from a brand owner's perspective, clothing brand owners want to dream big and have these huge imaginations, and they're supposed to. They're totally supposed to. And I don't think you should ever take away that huge imagination that you have. But I do think that sometimes because the brand owner is the designer, the marketer, the shipper, all of these things, when it gets to the creative part, I feel like they're letting out all that stress on the creative part, which makes them think of these huge concepts, and these huge concepts become like, they're cool in theory, but when they get them done, no one buys anything. And it's like, why? Well, you didn't make that customer feel anything. You just showed them something pretty you could do. And pretty hurts a lot of up-and-coming brands, and I don't understand why they don't get it. Everything doesn't have to be pretty. Everything does not. And I'm going to show you an example of what I mean by like pretty. Obviously, don't show shit, but show something that is, a customer can do it, right? A customer can recreate the video, but they can recreate the style of it, right? So here we go. Use your phone and go shoot some shit. I don't understand. Like, people like the rawness of it. Like, wow, they're doing this on their fucking phone. Yes, I'm doing it on my phone, and Don't ever think that, like, I need a camera. You don't need a fucking camera. Relax. Use your phone. Sit there and use your phone. It's 3 cameras back there for a reason. There is. It's there for a reason. Use your phone. Go shoot shit. Show the rawness of it. People are attracted to it more. You got a whole full production that's intimidating. Of course, they're gonna scroll. They're gonna look, but it's intimidating, kinda. Like when we see if you see like an Old Navy ad, you're never gonna click on that shit. Even if you were like a regular person and didn't like streetwear brands, I would never click on an Old Navy ad. That shit is concerning. Like, they're like that and they got a picture taken. That's terrifying, right? But imagine if the Old Navy ad was just like a cute iPhone picture of a girl sitting with her dog at a fucking picnic table, eating with her family. I might buy the fucking shorts. You know what I mean? So, like, you gotta come at it like that, right? You gotta come at it raw and real. We're human beings. We are not robots. The way that they marketed stuff 5 years ago, 10 years ago is not gonna work in today's world, when today's world is so aware of everything. People also have to understand we live in a very aware world. People understand how shit works. Show them a real you. Show them the rawness. It'll make you grow faster than having a full thing. Again, once you're bigger, please have a full production and have a whole shit. I know people don't like people don't like talking about him, but a perfect example is Ian Connor. This man is not doing no fucking, like, I have not seen this man once do a whole, like, production thing where it's, like, crazy, even though he very much can do it. Like, look how he's showing Pastel, literally Kanye's brand. Look how he's showing it. Of course he has it on he's just showing it so simple. Of course he has more followers, so he could very much throw it on the floor. But you know what I mean? Like, I tell you guys this, but I need to break it down more. So I was like, let me break it down, because I'm going to literally circle it for you guys, because I feel like this has to be, like, known. These 3 things right here, please screenshot it. Please don't. Okay, look, when people watch your videos, slideshows, pictures, reels, don't give a fuck what it is. They want to feel seen. Feel seen in a way that, like, you know them. Right? Like, you know how their brain works. You know what they're thinking. You know what their next move is. Feel seen. They want to feel seen. They want value from something. You show them value. And then a lot of people take my value word and think I'm talking about you got to give them a whole speech. No, you don't. No, you don't. If your brand is not like on that motivational type shit, I mean, a lot of your brands are like very motivational type. So you should really be on this time right here. Like if you're a brand owner and like your brand is like motivational type, you should really be posting videos like this at least a couple times a week on TikTok, because people are gonna just gravitate towards them so fast. And I'll show you an example. They want to feel relatable. They want to feel related to you. They want to feel like feel relatable, meaning like you say something, they know. They're like, oh yeah, same. That type of shit. They want to feel relatable. And, you know, those are like the 3 things like people want. They want to feel seen. They want you to give them value, or they want to feel like, hey, I feel the same way. I feel like relatable to you. Like, you know what I mean? So like people want that. So if you try your best, right, to do those 3 things, because I feel like it's perfect. This is what people want. They want to feel seen. They want some type of value, and they want to feel related to you, relatable, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you guys an example of this. Just some simple shit. This shit was literally so easy. These are old pictures that I got from this client. You guys know I work with Working Girl a lot. These are just old pictures that we had from literally 2 months ago. And look what happened. So these are called the Day Media Marketing 3s. People want to feel seen. People want some type of value, and they want to feel related to. Okay, so I think we did value. The video we did for Working Girl, we entered the value section for sure. This video did really well. Of course, the sound is really popular right now. If I post this video today, December 5th, go on the Working Girl Instagram, look at that video, and use that sound. That sounds so popular right now. So make sure to do that. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I did. This video got 10K in 10 minutes. This video hit 300,000 views in a day. Look what's on the screen. So girls, we're adding these habits before 2024. Literally, so girls, we're adding these habits for 2024. I sound like a friend. I'm actually doing two. I'm doing value and relatable. Actually, I'm doing value and seen. I'm making the customer feel seen. So, girls, girl, you're my friend. Exactly. Even the lingo, down to the lingo. I talk about lingo all the time. So, girls, we're adding these habits before 2024. As a consumer, as a person just on their For You page scrolling, that's going to catch your attention. That's so girls. Oh my God, so girls. This shit only has one, two, three. Three of them have things talking about what we're going to add to 2024. It made some people mad in the comments. I don't know. I just made this and I was like, this is good. With the yeet sound, it went off. It went up. It literally went up. Because it's so simple. It's so simple. Simplify your marketing. If today, I don't know what to tell you. Simplify the shit. Stop doing so much. Relax. Just do the shit and make it good. Also, I say simplify your marketing. Let me actually make this disclaimer. You cannot simplify your marketing if your designs suck. That's another thing. If your designs suck and you know you need improvement on your designs, this simplifying your marketing will not help you. Even if you did big concepts of marketing, it would not help because your shit is not good, right? So we have to go back to ourselves and also think, hey, do I need to go back to my designer and really figure out if this is really good enough? Do I need to check a fourth time? Do I need to really rebrand my whole brand? Sometimes the answer is yes. So yeah, simplify your marketing. Stop doing so much. Like, this is very simple. I posted this 2 days ago, 300K views. I think we got 1,500 followers in a day. And I think we have more now. Like, it was such an easy video to post. I posted 2 with the same sound. Okay, first thing, figure out what your customer's lingo is. Like, that's so girls, I think, really attached to them. Figure out what your customer lingo is. Start talking like that in the text of your videos. Figure out what customer journey your customers are on. Yeah, those are 2 things. Do that, and then once you give yourself a day, write it in the comments below. That would be perfect. And last thing I wanted to show you guys, a lot of people told me that they literally didn't know that I do like talks and stuff like that. So I want to show you guys. I do talks and stuff, so you could literally talk about your brand with me. We could create a strategy. You could talk about shit that you're like, hey, I don't even know. Like, you haven't explained this on TikTok or on YouTube. I need more help. I do that. We literally talk to each other. It says 45 minutes, but most of my talks last like an hour and 20 because I talk too much, just as much as you probably want to talk. And if you're not the talkative type of person, which I get, like if you're the type of person like me, like I'll talk, but at the same time, I don't really want to talk. I have a clothing brand audit. These are the same thing. You're just not talking to me, right? So you're not going to get like that thrown in the air information. These social audits are really good. Just like simple shit on your Instagram or your TikTok that's like, you can't figure out what it is. I'll just tell you what it is and then you'll start growing. It's really simple. This daily sales strategy, I took off all my other ebooks because I feel like I don't want everybody to have them anymore. The people who have them, they have them. This is the last one's going to be on there. I'm going to take that one off by February. So get it by February or don't. That's really good. That one is $35 because it's so much in there. I literally created a strategy for it to get daily sales. Obviously, you have to implement it every day. And then my masterclass, after 45 of those, I'm done. I'm going to take the masterclass off. I don't already know what type of information I'm giving them because I feel like my information is so, just so much that the people who watch this video, they're going to have to watch it like 10 times to really understand what's going on, right? So those are a couple things I do. If you guys want to watch or not, I'll see you guys I'll see you guys this week. You guys love the day talk shit video, so I'll do another one of those this week. Comment below what you want me to do it on, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.